What's up, YouTube? No, I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm actually under the weather, but I was in the process of doing this project, and I said, what the hell? What you're looking at is a 2007 Cal Spa 6-man. I got this off of OfferUp. It was right in the neighborhood. Gonna pass it up. I had my brother was on hand, had the trailer. We picked it up, actually loaded it with under 10 minutes, and got it to the house here. But the main thing here is get the light on here. If you're looking to do this, to buy a spa or to get one for free, like I did, and fix it yourself, what are the troubles that you run into doing this? Is what your question is in mind. And it was the same with me. You know, I did my little research a little bit, and the biggest thing is that these people say they leak, right? Where do they leak? What's going on with this thing? Why are they giving it away for free? Well, there's a couple different reasons. Like, you look at that right there. Focus in there. That is the jet body going to the side of the tub. And I just did that this evening. It was just loose. The gasket dry rot a little bit, so it shrinks, and it made it loose. So I took it apart, re-siliconed everything, put it back together. She's good to go on that part. Right? The lines going to it were not leaking. And that's a funny thing on determining this thing, because this thing was actually laid down on the ground. And when you dig into this foam, you actually can feel where the water fills up this foam, and actually where the problems come from. And you actually can pinpoint it a lot easier than you would actually think. It just takes a little bit of digging and feeling and figuring out. But there's other problems with getting a used spa, which I will show you here in a second, is like down here. Okay, so there's manifolds on these hot tubs, and they come in like 2-inch. On this particular side on Cal Spa, they come in with a 3/4 inch, and then they come into this manifold here, you see. And well, you leave water in here over the winter, and this thing's not running, making heat, it freezes. And 9 times out of 10, people know what happened when water freezes inside PVC. Yeah, it explodes. Busted the cap right off there. So I actually have, from right now, from what I can tell, I have 3 of these that are busted, which is not bad, because one of these go for about $7-8 online. So very inexpensive. Okay, so that's a good thing to note. I mean, the other bad thing that I can say from Rose Spa is this was treated, but obviously from 2007 to 2019, not in that good a shape. I got some treated lumber. We're gonna restructure all this, make that go back to new. So that's not too bad. You know, it's just timber. It's 2x2s. You know, they staple them. You can see right here. They just staple them. I'm probably just gonna run some screws through them when I reconstruct that, you know, back together. But you know, that's not too bad. Trying to think what else. Okay, yeah, so when I got this thing, I'll walk over to the other side here. I took the pumps out and the heater. The guy said that I'll try to go this way, show you a little bit better angle here. He said the heater works, and one pump worked, and the second pump did not work. It was seized. And he was actually truthful on that, which I will give him that. And to tell you the truth, I put a new bearing in the motor, a new peller on the wet side of the pump, and that was nickels on the dime. You know, it was nothing. I think it was $34 shipped to the house. Put it back together. That pump ran. Nothing wrong with it. You know, and the pumps they put in these things are they are brushless. There's no brush motors on these things, which makes that's why they run so efficient. Going on, you know, obviously you can see here we got some rot, but we're gonna replace that. You know, and I went on this side I had some more silicone work there. Just took it apart, re-silicone it, put it back. She don't leak. She's good to go. And from you guys that are watching that don't know anything about it, this thing was completely foam filled. I mean, you can see back here, I got foam everywhere because you just dig it out with your hands, and then you know take a screwdriver and you clean the rest up. But this is what you got to do if you get one of these things for free and you're trying to, you know, make it work again. And, you know, if you take your time, and I've been taking my time, you just take your time, figure out your leaks, do it, re-glue everything. There's one company out there that I really like because one of the guys I've been watching, the Spa Guy, he loves Christie's Red Hot glue, and that's what I'm going to be using on this. And he says it works like a charm, so that's where I'm going with on this project. But I'm only in, I mean, with the pump repair, and then with these manifolds, I'm going to be $100, maybe $150, and I got this thing for free. So you guys got to think about this. If you're a DIYer, this might be something for you. You know, if you can get something close or similar, you know, in shape of what this is in and what I'm dealing with. You know, if you got good pumps, good heater, you know, and you're just dealing with leaks, you might be on the same page that I'm in at going forward on this. So it's something to think about. You know, once again, this is 2007, 2019, obviously. So I'm going to be uploading this tonight. I mean, obviously, you can see in there, it needs to be a little clean. I'm going to scrub her out before we fill her back up with water. You know, before we're actually running. And I'll shoot some more videos of that. But, you know, 6-man. It's, you know, it's a nice tub. Came with newer filters. I mean, they're not brand new, but they're newer. You know, I I got it home and I actually wired it up, and then I filled it up. You know, because you never know. You get something for free. You just got to test it out yourself, you know what I mean? And I filled it up. Sure as shit, she leaked. There's manifolds busted and this, that, and there's leaking from valve bodies and that. But we're getting there. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of getting everything buttoned up. No leaks. We'll put her back together. It's June right now, so we're still good for temperature-wise. So I'll get this thing up and running. Get the frame running back to true with some new boards in there and everything. We get the plastic down on the backside, get the skirts around it, and then come my birthday month, October, if everything's running good and she's not leaking, we're just gonna go back in there with great stuff. And I think we're gonna use the blue can, for the windows, and we're just gonna fill her up with that, and you know, just give her some insulation for over the winter months and whatnot. And we'll go from there. If anybody's got any questions about how I'm going about doing this or anything, I'll run around this thing one more time. More than happy to let people know. Let me get a shot of that manifold here. These manifolds are very common. You can find them online like everywhere. You know, it's just where you go and get them. And I need clamps all the time. Clamps because they're almost all the time. These hoses are 3/4 inch. ID, I think. I'm pretty sure ID. Yeah, the outside thing is 1 inch. Inside diameter is 3/4, and then they sell these clamps, stainless steel. Yeah, but I think I'll throw up a video tomorrow. You know, when I get daytime on how everything's going. But yeah, if you got any questions, I mean, this is my first go at this, so I'm not an expert. I'm not telling you I'm an expert. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm just going off of my experience of what I know how to do and how to go about it, and I do a lot of research. You know, you got to do a lot of research. It's like anything. It's like going to school. Go to school. What are you doing to go to school? You're doing research. That's all school is. That's all fucking life is, about doing stuff like this. Research and talking to people, and you know, and then it all comes down to hands-on. Get your fucking hands dirty, people. Get them dirty. Getting dirty is the way to go, because guess what? At the end of the day, this thing costs me nothing. I'll spend $100, maybe $150 if this thing runs. Even if it runs for 5 years, I'll make my money 10 times fold. Because I think this model right here was about, I think, fucking $6-7 grand. You know, I get 5 years out of it. Who the hell cares at $150? Right? Just electric bill and the chemicals. But you got to do that anyways if you buy a brand new one. All right, buddy. Comment, please. Leave some positive things, some questions, and subscribe. All right, I hope I'm back more often here. This is the start. All right.